How y'all doing? So, watching the CNN thing, they get into it about how Trump bullied and tried to coerce people in Arizona and different things to lie and break the law. But I'm gonna cut to it short. If Mike Pence wasn't so hung up on white privilege, he could save this whole court hearing the time, and then he could end it all for Trump right now. But white privilege means too much. You see, this whole thing that's going on right now shows you how racist, institutionalized, systematic racism is. It really does. If you're a white political figure, you saw Ron Johnson walking down the street, and he usually had a lot of lip, but he can't talk about this. Why? Because he was passing fake notes to Mike Pence to certify the election. They're trying to put one of the greatest heists right before your eyes. Why would anybody want to vote in this racist, twisted, self centered country? Why? You know, when you look at these politicians, you don't trust them as it is no further than you can throw them in your sleep on your back. And when you're black, you know that they're going to lie and connive and say anything to get you. That's it. I know this gonna come across like cold to other races. I really don't care because it is between black and white about a lot of this stuff that you see because we got unfinished business and it hasn't been dealt with near enough, not near enough. And trash like Trump is no different than trash like Richard Nixon or trash like Ronald Reagan or trash like Washington Lincoln, all them garbages. They benefit off of black folks. They lie. They try to intimidate. They bully. They punk their constituents. And the reason why this comes out more so, because you got a white vice president who they said lynch him. When you think of lynching, you think of black folk. You don't think of white. And I didn't see Mike Pence ain't married to no black woman. I don't see no black grandchildren the only thing black I ever see on Mike Pence is a sports coat. So for them to come out and say lynch Pence, that was coded words. That's Negro. Read between the lines. All this stuff is tied together. Just like I'm gonna do a video about old racist trash Texas, what they trying to put down because they trying to do codes and they trying to take it back. But you see, when you see what's going on, Mike Pence controls the whole nine. Now, if he comes out and was to be an honorable man and put his white privilege aside, he might get capped, and they might come after him more than they already tried to. I mean, really, can they come after him anymore? You're on federal property within 90 feet of the guy with lynch him. Where is the government at? Where's the FBI at? Where is the Supreme Court at? There's a no-brainer about this sorry excuse for a court case because if Mike Pence was to tell the truth, Trump goes down. And Ron Johnson, all them turkeys go down. Steve Bannon, all them red racist trashes go down. But see, Pence likes the spotlight. He likes his white privilege. And he ain't that different from them. He ain't. He ain't no Liz Cheney could sit there and say all that mess all she want. He ain't doing nothing. If he was gonna do something, he'd say, yeah. Because Trump, tried to pretty much have him whacked. This is like mafia all the way. And think about it. Trump said it's up to him. And he fed that mob for the insurrection. So when I watch this unfold, you don't have to be Columbo with no coat on or Scooby Doo in a Scooby van to figure out, hey, if Mike Pence puts his white privilege aside and uses common sense and not trying to use bag sense, he puts a lot of them away. And maybe even DeSantis too, because then a lot of them have to regroup and refocus. But see, the bottom line is white privilege means more than being a human being in America with 3Ks. That's just the fact. Because if it didn't, that man, he know. He got the document. He got the whole nine. Remember, he's the one who certified the truth about Biden. Now, Biden might be whack and corny. And he's trash too. But he won. Okay? But Mike Pence actually controls the fate of it all. But he'd rather have white privilege than tell truth. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and it don't take no genius to figure out how this could go if Mike Pence was to tell the real truth. I'm out.